Hello YouTube, this is MrSasukedragon here. I'm here to talk about women duelists. I feel that women duelists do not get treated with the dignity and respect that they deserve in Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, when Yu-Gi-Oh! First created, you had tribute summoning, then you had fusion summoning, then you had synchros, and now you've got Exceed monsters. And quite frankly, the game changed there. Then you had the youngsters playing the game, then you had adults playing the game. And now basically after 10 years that I've been in the game, you see a lot of women duelists that are starting to emerge, and just because the women start dueling, all the male duelists are like, oh my god, you're shit. Oh, you're so shit, bitch, when you go back to where you came from. And it's like, really? Will you stop acting like a douchebag? I respect the women. I mean, remember back when you were dueling? You know, were you all that good? Were you so brilliant? You probably weren't. I mean, women do get bullied when they play Yu-Gi-Oh! And to be honest, bullying is very disrespectful. You should not bully anyone. You should not call women bitches, or hoes, or slappers, or anything. That's just 100% disrespectful to the women. Especially because they're playing a card game. I mean, why would you want to be disrespectful to a woman for? I mean, I was at my local competition a month ago. And basically, there's this little cocky kid there. And he's being very disrespectful to this woman. And this woman sadly lost. And he's like, yo, bitch, I beat you. And I'm like, why are you talking like that for? And he's like, yo, man, this bitch was so shit. And I'm like, so what? She lost, but does it really matter? And I think to myself, you've just gotta grow up. So he stands there feminine, carry on ranting, and I go to him, dude, do you know what a vagina is? Oh, what? I said a vagina. Do you know what a vagina is? He's like, whoa, 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 what's a vagina, man? Okay, okay. Do you know what a pussy is? Yeah, that's a cat. You stroke it. I'm like, well, no, you stroke this pussy, but it's not exactly a cat. I was like, did you learn sex education at work? He's like, no, I did not. You did not learn sex education? Okay, then you must be really stupid. I was like, we don't treat women like that. So he shut up, wandered off, and his mate come along. And his mate wanted to go. He goes, I'm gonna get this bitch, and I'm gonna win, and then I'm gonna make sure that she cries. I'm like, well, why the hell would you say that shit for? So this cocky guy really got on my nerves. I was like, okay. So I took this young girl to the side and said, look, here's a few rare cards, but they're worth like over 30 quid. I'm like, I don't care. I got like doubles of these everywhere. So take these, and would you please do me one good favor? That's all I ask. Beat this dickhead. I said, he's irritating me so much right now. He's like, okay. So they sat down and dueled. Yeah, okay, you know, she didn't do too bad at the beginning. She kind of lost a lot of life points. And then this guy's like, yeah, man, you have made no scratch on me yet. So eventually she piled up her monsters, activated a giant trunet on his dick, and kind of OTK'd him. And his face was, man, you've really should seen this guy's face. It was just like, oh my god. He just didn't know what to do. His face was like, what is a sheet? I'm like, dude, you got your ass handed to you. You suck. So he shut up after that. And you know, it really was ridiculously stupid. So I went to the owner, basically, who actually runs the our local competition, and said to him, dude, every woman should get basically treated with respect, equality, and diversity. And I said, you gotta do something. So I threw a lot of legislation in his face with my mate, Neo Nexus, and basically the guy shut the hell up and kind of did exactly what I said. And that's what I think should have been done, because at the end of the day, he just didn't do crap. It took someone to go over there who had the balls to tell him to shut the hell up, do something, or else his game would disappear. So it does teach some people out there that basically women duelists do need respect, and I strongly feel that they should get treated with respect. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically is a sausage fest with men. I mean, you rarely ever see any women in it. When there are women, it's more interesting. I mean, a medical competition, I seem to have a more mature conversation with a woman when I'm dueling than I do with a guy. All they want to do is trash talk, take the mick out of your family, or the way you look, the way you dress, and it's like, oh, shut up. You know, if the best thing I would like to see is more women in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it makes the game more interesting, more diverse, and you get to do more things. And I mean, I've trained a lot of women duelists in my time, and they've gone on to be really good duelists, and they've shut a lot of douchebags up, and they come back to me and they go, you know, this guy was so stupid, you know, he's like so cool, I OTK'd him, or this the other guy basically GFTK'd him with a fish deck. And I was like, okay. You know, they went to the regionals, and they FTK'd and OTK'd again. And I was like, was that intentional? Like, no, he's just really crap. He's so cocky. You know, he played all these swarm cards, and we wiped the field, and just basically wiped off his spell and trap cards and attacked it directly. So it quite impressed me what women duelists can do these days. It's amazing the nature of these cocky duelists out there that basically always don't seem to listen or pay attention to what they're doing. They always expect women duelists to be crap and shit, but sometimes they can surprise you, and that's what is good about Yu-Gi-Oh! Because every duelist is special, regardless of which way. I mean, people say you shouldn't put your heart and soul into a deck. Well, if a woman duelist can go in FTK and OTK, a cocky duelist in a regional competition, then putting your heart and soul into your deck is exactly what you need to do. Don't copy all these meta decks because you don't get anywhere. But you know, as I said before, women duelists need more respect, and I did it on my local competition, and I hope everywhere else basically respects women as well, of all ages, regardless. They should be respected because they're the new blood of this game, and they should all be respected 100%. If you douchebags that don't respect them, well, you know, let the cards do the talking, because I assure you, women duelists are gonna be taking Yu-Gi-Oh! By storm. And you cocky duelists out there, well, you'll be whitewashed. If my pals can OTK people like that, well, maybe one day you may meet them at a Yu-Gi-Oh! Competition, and you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about, but there you go, that's just what happens to Yu-Gi-Oh! But I hope all those duelists out there that watch this video will understand that women duelists should be respected more, and if you've got any comments, write them below. This is MrSasukedragon out.